What's up guys, this is Nerdbug, coming at you with another episode of But Does It Spin, and today we are opening our third volume 30. Fantastic, fantastic. We did already get Win Knight, we did already get Prominence Knight, so let's see which one of these three we can get. But before we continue, leave us a like if you've been enjoying this series and consider subscribing not to lose any future videos of But Does It Spin. So are you ready? Let's go. And here we are with Devil Excalibur out of the box. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's talk about this bad boy a little bit. It looks amazing. Not only that, but of course, we do get the Devil Blade again. We did get the blue one from Random Volume 27, I believe. So it's fantastic to see another one, purple this time around. Because y'all know I liked it very much. We did take a look at the Devil Belial not too long ago, so you know it's pretty fresh in my memory how amazing this blade can be in performance. It does look a lot like the Dynamite, so you can put the F gear on it and the L gear on it. That said, its performance, I believe it's slightly better than Dynamite. I believe it's pretty great. The only difference aside from the texture on it is that the wing part, this tip, is slightly longer. And that does make it hit a little stronger, perhaps, or maybe it was Devil Belial's Mobius. I don't know, but I just know that he was performing a lot better than the Dynamite. But yeah, it is a right spinning attack type. Not only that, but the core, the DB core that came in it is of course Excalibur, which, as you can see, it does have his metal sword gimmick, so it does throw some of its weight to one side, making the attack on this side carry the weight around to hit harder. So, you know, it's a pretty interesting gimmick. I do like that quite a bit. Not only that, but you can see that the core here does have one BU lock tick on there. The Win Knight did have 4 of them on each side, but the Excalibur has 1 on each side, which is still better than nothing, I believe. And as you can see, the armor that came in it is a 2, which is very standard for Dynamite Battle. I think is one of the most common armors. It is symmetrical, 2-sided, which, you know, is not super great on a 3 impact pointed attack type. A 3 or 9 would probably have been better, but you know, we have seen the 2 on Dynamite Belial a lot as well, so you know, it's not too crazy to see it on a Devil Blade since it's so similar to the Dynamite. But yeah, that said, the forged disc on it is something we saw not too long ago. It is the Moonblade, but on red color. Fantastic. We did see the Moonblade on the Win Knight first, so it is the same thing. It is really wide, it is circular, so it does help with Life After Death. It does have the weight more distributed towards the outside as well, which is fantastic. It does have the metal BU locks here, which help with those plastic BU lock part that I have mentioned here, to give it higher resistance to burst, which is always fantastic. And yeah, not much to say more about this. And finally, the driver is a high wave dash. Pretty interesting. It is a high driver, so it does have that little black space added to it so that it makes it higher than the normal versions. It is a dash, so the plastic tabs are more prominent, and the spring in it is a golden spring, which is stronger, so it does give more resistance to burst from being that. And the wave, of course, it does have the 3 steps over there, the first one being really thin. It is a stamina type. The second part is when it tilts, or if you launch it slightly tilted with more surface area grabbing onto the arena, it will give it a more interesting pattern. And the third part is jagged, so that will also give it a different pattern to go. Not only that, but it does have this outer ring, which can help with Life After Death a little bit, but also it can get caught on the Tornado Reach and help you move around better. But also, I guess if you get hit really strong, it will touch the arena and move around like that as well. So you know, I'm not a huge fan of the wave, but it is an okay. It is one of the more interesting drivers that I have seen, and since it's high dash, why not? And those are the parts. Let's assemble it test it out, and of course battle it against the other two Volume 30 Beyblades that we have, the two knights. Can Xcalibur take them on? We'll see. So that's it, guys. As you saw, Devil Xcalibur did end up beating both of them. Against Prominence Knight, I think it was a little bit more fair of a battle. Whoever we launched second did end up winning there. But against Win Knight, it was a pretty easy win. Same thing was happening before. Perhaps because he's such a low combo, he kept scraping a lot more often, which kept making him lose stamina quite a bit. You can see how the difference in the height of their combos. So often it was hitting the forge disc of Devil Xcalibur instead of the blade. And the few times that it did hit with the blade, Devil did hit strong enough to make it scrape on the bottom and then flip upside like a wheel. Like before when we did the video on Win Knight against other attack types, it did end up doing that a lot, like a bay wheel. And that made it lose the battle. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed about this. Perhaps it's the bounce. Maybe if we change the bounce, it could do better. But so far, Win Knight has been a little disappointing. So yeah, that's what I had to show you. Take the conclusions you like from that. Leave us a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to see more videos like this. Obviously, we are focusing more on Beyblades, but we do also bring other kinds of spin tops and sometimes even stuff that are not even spin tops, but then we try to spin them anyway just to see if we can. So if you're into stuff like this, I'll see you next time, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.